Okay, hello everyone, welcome back for another one of these play-alongs, number 9 I believe. And I'm going to apologise in advance, we may have some interruptions. The wife's out in the garden with like 16 chickens, 4 of them which are roosters, and they're right outside the window right now, so we may get some interruptions. I think it's probably going to be a complete shit show if I'm honest, but never mind. But yeah, we're going in today. This is going to be the last United Kingdom I do for a little bit. I think we'll just come back to them because I do think it's probably useful to some of the more experienced players seeing a native play their own native country, and they may be able to grab something from it. Sorry for the interruption, but yeah, we're going to come back to this one at some point, and maybe do them once a month or something, but I do want to spread out and do a few other countries. So this is the last one of these, and then secondly, we're going to be going in with Africa, as requested by Batman Jeff, and then lastly, I really did enjoy the Extraordinary World ones, because they're a bit varied, aren't they? They can be all over the place, which I totally forgot when it came to that China one last time, but yeah, either way. That's going to be the sequence of events for today. So let's go in for a bit of United Kingdom. Let me just go and save this. Okay, with that saved, let's go in. Right. Could be absolutely anywhere. It's quite light brick though, isn't it? It's got an almost Cotswoldsy type. Hold on, did I see? Yeah. Can't quite see the number there. That's a shame. That would have been our clue. Oh, hold on. No, garden waste only. It's a bit irritating because it is an unusual. It looks like they could well have gone with a sort of local sort of style of architecture, and it's definitely like sandstony brick. If they're using, 01757. Okay, well that's going to be a PQRS followed by a whatever that is, MNO, is it? No, JKL. So let me just think. Could be an SL, couldn't it? Or an SK, I suppose. Skegness, I suppose, would fit in there. I'm feeling out probably more like SL or a PL. Hold on, PL. It's not. No, I don't think. I mean, if it is Plymouth, it doesn't feel like it. This isn't the sort of architecture you'd expect to see there. Yeah, I really don't know. SLPL. What else could it be? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be It's gonna be PL, SL or SK. They're going to be our options. And looking at stone, I would say it's somewhere in a strip that runs up here. It does come all the way up here. I've seen little bits of it here and here, but it's really popular down here, quite popular up here. So we're going to just have a little. I mean, Slough would fit, wouldn't it? But it's too far over, I would say, for that type of brick. SL, the problem is I don't mind looking for, like, I'm quite good at scanning for just 2 letters, but then the moment I've got to think like PL as well, it just doesn't feel Plymouth enough for me to go Plymouth. I mean, it could be somewhere like Selby and they were running out of SEs, the 7-4 or whatever it would be. Do you know what? I'm just going to have to go with my... I can't be arsed looking. Let's go... Let's just go down here somewhere, shall we? Let's just chuck it in Evesham. Oh, damn it. Oh, God, really? I would have not said it was in amongst that. So what was that going to be? SL or... What was it going to be? SLSK? I don't know what that phone number was there. And I certainly would not have put that over there. Certainly not. But yeah, never mind. That was the Doggers one. Well, quite reddish brick, reasonably flat, quite bushy hedged. Not the best camera coverage either, does it? Is it? Do you know what? I mean, because the other day we had one of these and I ended up dragging it up here because it felt like, because of that camera coverage, but then it came down here. But the thing is, it's quite hedgy, isn't it? I don't think I could put that in there, just with the structure of the hedges. They're far too bushy. You'd expect to... I am just worried. I don't like these real Gen 3, whatever they are. Gen 3, I think it is. Gen 3 camera. If it is Gen 3, I'm not very good at generation stuff, but... See, I just... It feels like up here for architecture as well, I would have said. It would feel good. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to come in further because of the hedges, there's a lack of hedges. We are going to go, that's the southwesterly pillar. Would it be this big? I'd say, sod it. Okay, it's further down here. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. We'll take it. Okay. It's a bit of a weird one. Straight away, it's just got some strangeness about it, I think. Lack of hedges. I mean, it's fencing, which is like quite common in Scotland, but the rest of it just doesn't feel even remotely Scottish. I'm not getting it at all Scotland. I'm feeling this is South Coast somewhere. I mean, it could even be Devon, you know. I mean, we have spots like this in Devon, especially like a lot of bracken going, like, you know, it could be on near in Dartmoor. Sorry, I've got a bit of commotion going down outside. I don't know what that is. Wife should be on it. If I do hear a bit of, I might have to run away at some point. Sometimes when you hear like a buzzard will fly over and they'll all lose their shit, like they're all bloody getting attacked, you know. It will draw me outside, but yeah, where am I going to go? I'm not feeling too. I'm kind of feeling around this sort of neck of the woods, possibly even down here. Could even be in the Chilterns, maybe. But I think we're going to go. And not. Can you hear that idiot? Can you hear that idiot? We've got the. If you live in a populated area and you decide to get chickens, can I suggest you don't get Polish, because they're so fucking noisy. They are literally. It's lucky we live in the middle of nowhere because we get kicked out. Oh, holy shit, it was all the way up there. Seaton, I've got a Seaton near me, damn it. But yeah, I wouldn't have. I'm not very good at this little neck of the woods unless I can see the sea. And then I've worked it out before from being able to see the sea, but they do have hedges up here, don't they? And it's I was probably more better. I would have been better going in Scotland, I think. But yeah, never mind. It's a bit deceiving as well, them summer ones. This feels Scottish. Yeah, them summer ones are deceptive. I always go south. I reckon this is Scotland, but I'm not feeling like northern Scotland. There's something about these. You've got a lot of Pebble Dash. Pebble Dash is kind of quite the done thing in Scotland, especially this, where it's not really pebbled. It's more just like, it's almost like bare concrete sometimes. Like, and yeah, and it's in some cases. I mean, you look at the housing estates in Scotland; they do look quite ugly sometimes. They've got stuff. Do you know what I mean? You can see where it's ran, and they've got black stains down the thing. But I think it kind of characterises Scotland because it's very much a warts and all country. If you just turned your back on Scotland because of its negatives, you'd quite easily write it off. But I think its positives far outweigh its negatives. I love Scotland. I absolutely love them. The sea is up there to our southeast anyway. Yeah, a lot of my friends, I did a lot of work over at this neck of the woods. And yeah, it grew on me. I feel like a bit of my heart is still there. I do love them. I love you boys if any of you are watching. Some of my former colleagues. I guess we're probably on this somewhere, but the problem is, yeah, I was feeling more southern, but if we're looking southeast and we're looking at sea, we can't be. We could be along this though, couldn't we? Do you know what? I'm actually feeling more down here. I think I am. It's heading dead southeast though, so it'd unlikely be Anstruther. This has got nice southeasterlies, but they're not leading out, so they're pointing out to the sea. Do you know what? I bet you it's further up. I bet you it's Aberdeenshire now. I've started faffing. Sod it, let's just chuck it here and hope. Holy shit. There's me saying all that shit. I said it felt kind of weird and felt kind of southern. Jesus, that totally threw me. I would have never... That's completely and utterly... There's me banging on. But yeah, it felt... that was screaming Scotland. Really was. But yeah, as I said, them other buildings were what was pushing me, because they felt kind of half English, half Scottish, some of them that were, you know, the non-Pebble Dash ones. And yeah, God, I am surprised, but I'm not going to punish myself over that, because that was a very Scottish island, and this I would say Scotland, but I'm not gonna go saying for definite. To me, this feels like the islands, and looking at the curve here, I'd say this feels Orkney, but I just look at this, you'd say it's more mainland. Because the road structure in Orkney is very much like a straight line, and then like they don't have bends, you know, they have, so you just be a straight line and quick turn and then another straight line. I'll give you an example. Look, if we look in, yeah, I mean, even these roads, you know, you look at the A roads, but you look at these, you know, it comes to angles. There's very few. These are quite bendy. This is super bendy for and these ones as well. Whereas you go onto the other islands, especially, look, we'll just go up to Orkney, Shetland, I beg your pardon, and look, they're much more flowing corners. They're bends rather than angles, you know, and it's a good little bit of meta that for finding. I'm not too bad at spotting the islands, you know. I will do a tips thing at some point. But yeah, we're in the islands anyway. We're dragging on needlessly. Right, we've that looks like a big fishing vessel. Oh shit, what happened there? That looks like a big fishing vessel. East southeast. Do I have the balls to chuck it in right over here? I don't know it. The actual coastline doesn't feel Orkney. But if we're looking east southeast, I mean, I'm actually feeling more hopeful for over these sort of neck of the woods. Do you know what? We're probably not on an A road. That's probably not Wick up there either. I feel I'm drifting further away from the places I want to be, and this feels too tight, so it's gonna... Do you know what? I thought it in the first place, we're just gonna chuck it in southeasterly, east southeasterly. Oh, sod it. Oh, damn it. It was all the way down there, really. God, I'm really not on point with my Scottish ones at the minute. I'm really not. But yeah, that road threw me. Obviously, you see that sort of stuff other places, look, and it's very much like that around here. So it was always going to throw me. But I'm glad I said it could possibly be mainland. But yeah, either way, I did pretty crap there. Oh, I didn't have... I feel like I should possibly do the next one on England again, because I need to redeem myself there, because that is not finishing on a high, is it? That is not finishing on a high. Ouch. That really hurt. I hope Daddy Blocks does appalling on that one as well. Yeah, that's my worst. That is easily my worst ever performance on that one. But I don't really mind. Because there were a lot of things in there that I threw in there. I gave you a lot of good tips there. I know that went dog shit and went tits up, but yeah, there were some good tips in there, and I think you should hold on to them because it was good good meta. Anyway, shall we go on to the next one? Hopefully do a bit better. Okay, so as requested by Batman Jeff in the comment section, we're going to be going in with Africa. I'm not sure which one's best at these, because this is literally the first one. I just went and found this one. It sounds like it might be the better one. I'm not sure. But yeah, either way, we're going to go in and give this one a go. So let me just copy this. Okay, with that copied, we're going in. Okay, right, somewhere quite, I'd say South Africa straight off, but we're going to Manny's taxi rank, pick a bay. I'm not sure. I'm really bad. I mean, my African geography is probably better than most of my other geography. I just seem to have a fixation with Africa. I really, yeah, that looks like Afrikaans, doesn't it? First Street, Welcome, Marius, Kirkmur, Bande. I'd say this is South Africa, but I'm gonna look a bit further before I decide to go there. But yeah, my African geography is really good. I mean, I'm good with like my African capitals. I know where all the countries are, and I'm quite good. I'm all right with. Well, I'm not too bad with African history, being as it's. I'm not going to say I'm good with it because it's got the biggest history of any of our continents. So it's a bit of a big subject. But yeah, battery centre. Right, I do think this is South Africa. I think that's probably a clue. Well, there's obviously clues here. I think that I'm not good with telephone numbers. But yeah, I'm going to say this is South Africa. But yeah, my geography of general geography of South Africa is good. My Geoguessr knowledge of this country is pretty bad. So it's a toss up. It's quite tropical though, isn't it? It's quite. I could be completely wrong here, but I would say it's somewhere. I mean, you'd think it's a bit more tropical up this end. I'm going to have to put it in somewhere like Pretoria, you know. Have we got any big roundabouts in Pretoria? We are entering on a slight northerly, with an easterly, slight easterly. Do you know what? Do you know what? I just like the look of that one. Oh God, oh God, that is a place. I just thought they were being nice. Jesus fuck. Damn it. Right, okay. Oh dear, right. This is very dry, but it's quite treey at the same time, which is worrying me, because when it first popped in, I thought, oh, this is something like Senegal, but then we haven't got. Senegal usually has them dodgy cameras, so I can't see it's been Senegal. I'm a little bit worried. I think I probably have to say, I'm probably going to say it's Ghana, but I'm not. Super dry either way, and Ghana, I think it gets a lot more moist towards the south. I mean, you see it's in this green band. You'd think we were up here somewhere if we are in Ghana, but that's why I quite like Senegal. But did I not have? I'm sure Senegal is the one with rifts, and I just didn't picture Senegal quite like. The tree dispersion is slightly too wrong for me. Got like palms or date palms or something there. This has got to be like just on the edge of the Sahara, isn't it? And does it go up as far as here? That's the question. I know. I think they've got Tamale. I think that's got some Google coverage. I'm on about. Sod it. We're going to chuck it up here. Oh, it was Senegal, you wink. It was Senegal. I was right in the first instance. Well, I'll try and remember that then, with that sort of tree dispersion there. And you don't always get rifts in Senegal. Maybe it's updated stuff. Maybe somebody could tell us. Right. Right. Is this not South Africa again? I'm sure South Africa has yellow down the sides, doesn't it? And that sounds like it could be Warden Villiers, Winfield. Where's all the agriculture? You could believe if this, I could believe this was America. If this came up, I'd be thinking, oh, this is somewhere like, you know, the bread bowl states or whatever they call them, Winfield. And Winfield, what's going on with Warden and Villiers? This is going to be the one that we need to look for. Let me just put that. Hold on, what's directions to the road? Oh, come on. It might pop into me, but anyone that's watched these will know that I am not a fan of scanning. I should put a time limit on it a bit with these ones, shouldn't I? But right, where do they grow all the goods? I'm probably looking right at it. You'd think they were going to be quite big. I don't know. Doesn't seem like that small a road. I know it's not very busy, but it's such a huge country. Many of the countries are busy. Yeah, I think I could be here for quite a while if I. I bet there's a lot of meta here in the types of names, because they do seem to change. Well, you say that this was, what was this? Jesus, I can't remember what it was called. I'm trying to think. My mind's elsewhere, but we owned this, Britain colonised this part. It was probably the best way to describe it. And yeah, so you find a lot of, you should find a lot. Oh, look, we got, no, we're not looking for videos. Yeah, so you see a lot of, like, English names. I think it's around here, yeah, East London and all this. Quite a dark period of history, but it's, you will find English, you'll find Dutch, you'll find all sorts, and that sounds French, which is the, I can't remember French really swinging their stuff around here, you know. They were more up the northern end, weren't they? I don't know. This is called the garden route or something like that along here, something like that. Oh, is it? Oh yeah, garden route. It's meant to be absolutely stunning, but we're not in the garden route, I know that much. I don't know. I think we're going to have to go somewhere like... If it feels like America, let me just see what so that distance there. I think we probably are going to be really south, aren't we? Because it's going to be a similar sort of distance from the equator as the other one. Do you know what I mean? I've probably scanned over these places. Let me just go in here. That was really shit. So Villiers was there. Oh, there's Warden. I probably did see it. Never mind. It was South Africa. Oh, stone walls. Nice. I like a bit of stone walls, and these are unique stone walls. Yeah, Geoguessr has turned me into a bit of a stone wall fetishist, and these are really getting me hot and sweaty. I don't know that. I just got trying to think where I've seen. It's got a Mediterranean feel, hasn't it? I'm thinking, could this be like a weird bit? This is not typical to Tunisia, is it? But I am wondering if it's because I can't think of seeing any sort of stone walls around here. I'm going to have to go in Tunisia, and I'm going to go in this northern part right up in the Med area, and we're on a reasonable sized road. Should we go on this? Oh, yeah, that's why. Okay, I didn't know whether they were going to be including the Canary Islands, but they clearly are. If I'd known that, I would have probably because I was going to say it's got a sort of Portuguese feel, but Spain was close. Right, I just say, looking at this, is this part of Cape Town maybe? I mean, I'm not seeing Table Mountain, but it's kind of got the feel of the terrain around that area. I know Table Mountain's a bit of a plateau and these are a bit more peaky, but they do have some other, do you know what I mean, they've got a bit of variety in that region. I'm drawn down here. I don't think Southtown, I don't think Cape Town itself, but I do think it could be somewhere like this sort of neck of the woods. I could well believe it. Oh yes, it was. Nice. That was good. Happy with that one. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Let's have a look. I mean, yeah, I mean, if it weren't for the fact that I didn't know that the Senegal thing had been updated, I probably would have been slightly more drawn over in that direction, but it was just weird. I don't really recognise that as that sort of, I don't know, maybe I'm not, as I said, I'm not very versed with Africa. It's not a good area for me in terms of Geoguessr. And that one, I think if I'd known that these were part of it, I think I would have probably definitely gone over there, because stone walls are very much that sort of thing, you know. I say that Libya, you do see some, I think it's where the Roman influence came in, maybe. I think Romans were big on the old stone walls. You used to see it a lot here. But yeah, maybe there's more. I don't really know. As I said, I'm not an expert in this area, but I'm really chuffed with that one. Oh, chuffed enough anyway. Right, next one. Okay, and finally, as I said before, we're going to go in with the Extraordinary World. I think, I really enjoyed this one last time. It was really good. It went way better than the previous time. And it's just pretty and diverse. We've got a lot more places. It could be anywhere in the world. So we're going to, we're going to go in with this one. Okay, yeah, and with that copied, let's go. Okie dokie. Well, who took it? Let's do that first of all. Try and make that a habit, because that ruined our one last time with that China one. Things were going so well. That absolutely jeffed the China one. We're on Yunus Aklagafad. Right. I'm scanning round. I'm kind of feeling this could be like a North Africa again. Like that Tunisia guess may well be in the right area, and this kind of kid looks like he could be from that area. And we've got a lady with a headscarf. I don't know, because these are clearly, I think it's a Muslim country. But look at them. This is definitely not, it's a very, developed world. Muslim country, and it's got, I'm a little, because for a second, I was wondering when, holy shit, hold on, 2 secs, let me take this call. It's Daddy Beard, isn't it? Hello, mate. Okay, give me a call then. Alright, mate. Alright, bye. Okay, that's that done with Daddy Beard. Sorry, this might be, I tried to keep these recordings to a minimum. I say that, I'm going to edit a bit out. I could probably edit out the delay. Yeah, I find when I do really long recordings like that, there's a bit of a delay in the sound. But then, is that a dead animal? That looks like a dead animal. But yeah, either way, right, where were we? We're Muslim world. We are somewhere near the coast, with the coast to our north. Well, yeah, don't rely on that. And they're very, very modern-looking people. You know, they're in the. Looks like a place that's got all right technology and stuff, but even though we're looking at like these sort of things, but I'm kind of thinking some of these boats look almost like the sort of boats I would have seen when I was out this neck of the woods, sort of Bahrain and Qatar and places like that. But I would have thought, I don't know, something quite not. I didn't really, when I was in Bahrain and places like that, I mean, I don't remember seeing this much rubbish on the beach. But then it's like the UK, isn't it? It's like some beaches are just stunning, and then other ones look like absolute crap. But yeah, I think, do you know what, I think I'm going to say that we're in Qatar, and we're going to go up here somewhere. Oh Jesus, Iran, Jesus, yeah, didn't get that at all. If you got close to that, if anyone recognised Iran, let us know. But yeah, they were quite pale skinned, those people, weren't they? So maybe that was the clue. You get, as it, you know, obviously further away from the equator, you get the lighter the skin gets, and yeah, maybe that was the clue. But right, I don't know. Right, it's official coverage anyway, so that's at least something that's going to narrow it down. Where there was clearly planting of something here, and I'm trying to work out what it is. It didn't. I thought for a minute it was olive, but don't know. I don't think it is olive. The green isn't quite pastel enough, and it's not quite the right shape. But it feels like we're in that neck of the woods-ish. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, we're driving a lot of BMWs, a lot of German cars, isn't there? I don't know what to make of that. And this just got an almost, I don't know whether to go North Africa or somewhere, or Southern Europe. They're my two. North Africa, Southern Europe. I mean, it could be Middle East, but what have we got that's... No, I mean, it's not going to be down UAE. I mean, it could be somewhere like Israel. So, well, I'm kind of feeling Israel, you know. Northwest in Israel. Let's just slap it in. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. What country is that? Oh, it is Turkey, or Turkey, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Okay, I mean, I was kind of in the ballpark when I mean, salvaged some points, I suppose, but... Oh. Why am I recognising this skyline? Is it... Hold up. I seem to remember... Hold on, why... If this was... No, it's not Kuala Lumpur. Surely not. Hold on. Okay, that was a work email coming in and popping in. I wish that wouldn't happen. I turned that on. I should turn that off, shouldn't I? I'm going to have to fuzz out that bottom corner now. See, the problem is, I look at these mountains and they do look a little bit, but no, it's more built up all the way up to them. We're in an Asian country, I feel, but it's so very flat, it's very tidy, so I'm kind of ruling out Indonesia, and I think I'm safe to rule out Thailand. I'm really not feeling this isn't Bangkok. I know Bangkok pretty well, and I'm pretty certain this isn't. And yeah, it definitely isn't, because we wouldn't have this. This isn't Thailand, full stop. Oh God. I think, what have we got in Malaysia? It's not Singapore. I'm sure it's not Singapore. I mean, we could be in... Where's that? What way is that? No, it's southeast to the mountains. We can't be there. Can't be. this could be. Sod it. Let's just chuck it. Oh, it's Hong Kong. Oh, balls. Do you know what? It did occur to me Hong Kong, but then I just thought about it, and I just thought it just didn't look... I didn't never associate flat land with Hong Kong, and it was just too much flat land for my liking. But oh well. Right. Quite dark, looks almost volcanic kind of rock, but... Ugh. Oh, this is pinging in. Who is this? It's a Russian name, it's in Cyrillic. At I can't read Cyrillic very well, so it's somebody, it's this down here. And looking at it, doesn't it feel like English or Irish? What's on the same line as England and Ireland? I mean, this is Russia. Do you know what? I'm kind of thinking. I think, is that to our south? I was really thinking that this is possibly out over this end. Could even be this Kamchatka. But there's not many people on Kamchatka. Oh, I don't know. And there's not many people here, so it would add up. But it feels so weird. So it's almost. I'm probably going to kick myself here. Shall we just go? I'm just chucking it in somewhere around here. And it's almost certainly going to now be over this end somewhere, but. Oh, yes. It was one of the, what are they called? The Kuril Islands? Is it Kuril? I think they're called the Kuril Islands. Something like that. Oh, that's not too bad. Salvaged some points there. Yeah, I didn't see any of the... Usually you get the old Sakhalin cabbage or whatever it is. Sakhalin butterbur, I think it's called, or Hokkaido cabbage, depending on what name you want to go with. But yeah, it's a type of butterbur that lives on here, all these islands, and this Sakhalin here, which is like, it's a good bit of meta. That I was quite chuffed when I first got one with a bit of meta like that. You never really forget it, like, and it stays in your mind. But yeah, either way, I'm glad I recognised it was out this end of the country either way. God, we're waffling on in this one. Sorry to the silent eye who's going to have to sit there and listen to this. Right, this feels like Guilin in China, but you do get this sort of stuff in Vietnam sometimes as well. But I think this feels so much like Guilin. KJ. So Guilin is down here somewhere. Guilin. Yeah, this whole region is like this. So we could be out of it somewhere else, but I think we're gonna just... It was Guilin. Nice. Very unique sort of look to it. I mean, how did we really do that? Oh shit, hold on, I'm trying to move. Let's go to the breakdown. I'm reasonably chuffed with that. I'm glad I got that it was out west and we salvaged some points. I mean, that was 2,433, which is pretty good. That I'm really chuffed with. Not number 3, that was pretty crap. But yeah, we'll deal with it. I mean, it was kind of a medium round, wasn't it? I think today was all medium except for the first one, which was the UK one, which was the worst UK one ever. I'm going to take it. We'll take it. Either way, I think we're going to leave it there. I've been Beardy Blocks. Bye-bye. Beardy Blocks.